Hello everyone, my name is Byron, and today, on the behalf of LAB KENTARA, I'd like to welcome you to our product presentation entitled FLEMONIC. As you can see, FLEMONIC is proudly made in Lab 1 Matriculation College and safely copyrighted via my IPO. This is the overview of the design thinking process of FLEMONIC. LAB KENTARA started in December 2019 to think about drafting FLEMONIC by using design thinking process. And then in March 2021, we had the opportunity to present about the first prototypes in a competition entitled PTRAM 2021, and for KonPPI-1, we are honored to share with you the second version of the product. Let me start with the empathize stage of the design thinking process. The idea emerged when LAB KENTARA learned that students were still struggling to memorize the chemical components of water electrolysis even after they had been taught by using existing interventions and innovations. In order to excel in examination for this particular topic, students must be able to balance these equations correctly. Hence, memorization is truly vital. Upon investigating the situation as a team, LAB KENTARA noticed that students did not have a robust foundation to go to a much higher order thinking skills when we concern about electrolysis. They could not even master the lowest taxon, which is remembering facts. This notion is supported by Geek, in which it is noted that the ability to recall facts efficiently will enable students to go up the Bloom's taxonomy effectively. Therefore, it serves as a teaching and learning principle of our innovation project. We wonder if the basic skills, which is remembering facts, in learning is not mastered by the students, how can they move up to the higher taxons? In the defined stage of the design thinking process, LAB KENTARA formed this problem statement that needed to be tackled by using a new innovation. LAB KENTARA's ideating process involved the gathering of ideas from the fields of neuroeducation and neuroscience. From there, the team understood that learning and memorizing is not merely a fleeting concept, but they have physiological impacts on brain structures. Look at fact number 3. Memorizing facts is associated with the thickening of myelin sheets according to fields. Ergo, Medina suggested these features to be incorporated in teaching and learning interventions to promote the thickening of myelin sheets. And that led to the first version of FLEMONIC. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the first prototypes that we have presented in PTRAM 2021. But after the competition, we managed to gather a few more feedbacks and information on how to make the innovation to be more aligned with recent demands and needs for education. Like I said, it had been presented at PTRAM, and LAB KENTARA won a gold medal. But more importantly, the feedback that we got from the competition enabled us to develop another version that is more aligned to the Education 4.0 elements. This is the second version of FLEMONIC, the one that we want to present to all of you in this competition. After a series of starbursting and brainstorming sessions based on Scamper, several new upgrades are added. Number 1, we realized that FLEMONIC did not have 4 important features, but 5. It also has the ability to reduce teaching time by teachers, apart from having new mnemonics inside, apart from having smart flipping mechanisms, compactly pocket-sized, and it is origami inspired. So we have 5 features of the FLEMONIC. And second, we added the electronic version of FLEMONIC and the how-to use guides that can be accessed by scanning the QR codes. When students scan the how-to use QR code, they will be directed to this document. This document will guide the students on how to operate the FLEMONIC by flipping the compartments. In each compartment, students will be guided by mnemonics on how to complete the redox equations of water electrolysis. And when students scan the FLEMONIC QR code, they will be directed to this Google Slide document. It is the electronic copy of FLEMONIC. What I am going to show here are the new mnemonics that LAB KENTARA has created. The first one is the middle letter equals the gas mnemonic, and by using this FLEMONIC clues or new mnemonic, when students look at the word anode, they can see that the middle letter is O, and therefore they can know that oxygen gas will be at the anode. And when they look at the word cathodes, they can see that H is the middle letter, and therefore by looking at that, they can know hydrogen gas will be at the cathodes. Another new mnemonics that we have added is the anodes A. A is the first letter of acidic, so H plus will be at the anodes, and cathode has HO, looks like OH minus, so OH minus will be at the cathode. Now let's talk about the testing stage of design thinking process. To prove that FLEMONIC has a significant impact on students' learning, especially on the memorization of chemical components of water electrolysis, we chose 2 homogeneous groups to be part of the positivist experimental study. And the post-test has revealed that students who learn by using FLEMONIC perform significantly better in memorizing the chemical components of water electrolysis if compared to those who did not. So this is the implementation process of FLEMONIC. To date, more than 500 students benefited from the innovation. Apart from that, we are proud that the innovation has helped students to create FLEMONIC notes for other subjects. So inspiration is gained through the usage of FLEMONIC as well. So this is a very interesting addition to the project. During the online learning period, we had the chance to introduce the FLEMONIC to our students of batch 2020, 2021, and these are the feedbacks. To end, we just want to tell everyone that FLEMONIC is now sold online. People can now visit our Instagram store and drop us a message to order a copy or perhaps several copies at the most affordable price, 1 ringgit per copy. So far, we have sold about 500 copies of FLEMONIC, and for this particular batch of students, 2021-2020, we have received more than 60 orders already. That's all from LAB KENTARA. Thank you very much and continue innovating.